The 22nd, and yesterday we had a scenario 1 was for a sell-off, scenario 2 was for a continuation high, scenario 3 was for a driver. To the downside, and scenario 4 was for a driving move to the upside, which is what we began with yesterday. Only took us as far as the closing swing. Oh, this swing, the overnight high, which point went through the middle, past the open, below the open, go to the overnight low. I think we stopped short of the overnight high, a few ticks, stopped short of the overnight low, a few ticks. Hit the overnight high. We still stopped short a couple of ticks. The overnight low stopped quite a bit short. So we never took the IB high or low during the day session, which is a rarity. So yesterday we had a mixture of scenario 3 and 4. Strong moves, up and down. Some news driven, basically whipsawing. So yesterday scenario 3 and 4. Today we open right on top of the overnight VPOC. My scenario 1. For today's we go and test the overnight high at 35. Which is also the day session VPOC. And then the overnight mid, which is also the Monday's VPOC, 18. Test that. Then you have 11. Which is this. Where the overnight VPOC used to be before we shifted it up. Which is also the previous day low. Day session low. So test 11, sorry, 18, 11, and down to the overnight low at 402. Which makes us taking both overnight low, high and low out. And the chances are 30%. So there's a probability that we won't take out the overnight high and just stick to the overnight low. And then if we take that out, then we may continue to find strength down to the 96 naked VPOC and HBN. So that's scenario 1. Overnight low is at O2. Scenario 2. We open, test down to the overnight mid, and then find our buyers, find a base, take out the overnight high at 35, and from then on continue higher to the mid-century figure at 450. So without taking out the daily high, which will still keep us one time framing down. Scenario 2. So we test the 35 and the overnight VPOC, the MC VPOC in the overnight high at 35. We test the stock zone at 40. That's the overnight high there, 35. And then test the mid-century figure, 450. Scenario 3 and 4, that will be strong moves. I favor the downside. So brief, take a push up, and then explosive move away from this area down to the 96. And below 96, we have below 96, we have the low of 83. Okay, so 83. 83, which net up to about 50 points, 47, 40, 40 points, 45. And scenario 4, a driver up, which will finally break the one-time framing on the daily. So we take out the mid-century 450, we take out the high at 57. If we get a range of around 40 points, get to the previous week close. That's scenario 4 at 62. 62. So that is that.